It is my pleasure to extend a joyful welcome to you all. I am President Daniel DeMarte. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and the faculty, staff, and administration of Jamestown Community College, I am honored to conduct our commencement ceremony today for the class of 2023. Jamestown Community College held its first commencement ceremony on June 12, 1951. And at that commencement, 16 of 20 graduates received associate's degrees, the first ever associate degrees granted by a community college in New York State. This evening, 72 years later, we add 434 graduates to the list of 29,394 graduates who have joined the ranks of our alumni. As president, I am constantly impressed with the character of our students. You are ambitious, intelligent, talented, and determined to accomplish wonderful things through your hard work. Your experiences in meeting challenges and applying your efforts to building a better future for yourselves and for all of us is the point of our celebration today. The college is governed by a 15-member Board of Trustees. 14 members are appointed to the board by the City of Jamestown, the Chautauqua County Legislature, the Cattaraugus County Legislature, and the Governor of New York State. A student trustee is elected by the student body. These individuals are responsible for upholding the mission of the college. We thank you for your service to Jamestown Community College. There is a special bond at JCC between students and their faculty. My experience in higher education has led me to conclude that JCC faculty, more than any other faculty I have worked with, are an extraordinary, caring, and dedicated group of professionals. They are highly credentialed and well prepared for the disciplines they teach. They care deeply about the success of their students, and they demonstrate that care by routinely giving of themselves beyond what is ordinarily expected of them. The members of the JCC staff and administration are also intently focused in so many ways on creating and maintaining a superior educational environment. JCC is blessed to have outstanding teams in all of our support areas. I would like to recognize the faculty, staff, and administration for their dedication in helping our graduates succeed in getting to this day. Graduates, there is another group who deserves your recognition today, your family and friends. Without the support and understanding of your loved ones, mothers, fathers, grandparents, sons, daughters, brothers, sisters, husbands, wives, and significant others, without their support, your achievement may have been much more difficult, if not entirely impossible. Please join me in thanking these individuals for their part in your success. As I think about today's graduates, I'm impressed that in many ways, our collective future belongs to you. You will be called upon to guide our organizations and institutions and to determine the meaningful and accepted values of the day. While you may not think of yourself in this way today, inevitably, the torch of leadership will be passed to you. Many JCC alumni are serving in positions of great responsibility in their homes, schools, churches, businesses, and in countless civic endeavors. I am confident that your experience at Jamestown Community College has provided you a strong foundation for what comes next. Graduates, you will find that your education has prepared you well for meeting the challenges of our community in the ever-changing world in which we live. I encourage you to make the most of the experience you have gained at JCC. Have the courage to step forward with integrity and the confidence to embrace the challenges that lie ahead. Engage each new environment with the vigor and vitality it will take to make positive and lasting contributions. Always remember to be humble and kind to those you serve. Express your gratitude freely and give of yourself completely. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Drew Roggenbaum, today's student speaker, who will extend greetings on behalf of the class of 2023 and introduce our keynote speaker.
Dear graduates, faculty, and guests, it is an honor to stand before you today as we celebrate the achievements of the class of 2023. My name is Drew Roggenbaum, your commencement student speaker. We gather to celebrate the culmination of our achievements, experiences, and future progress. I have found 4 key themes that I believe are critical for success in life: taking risks, being uncomfortable, risk and reward, and perspective. Throughout your time at Jamestown Community College, you have undoubtedly encountered a variety of challenges and opportunities. You have had to navigate new academic environments, make new friends, and adjust the demands of college-level coursework. These experiences have been about taking risks and stepping out of your comfort zone. I noticed this when I realized how different the expectations are in high school from those in college. The freedom to choose classes and select interesting majors tests your ability to manage time and prioritize. Risks are the embodiment of progress. Taking risks is not just about trying new things. It's also about being willing to fail and learning from those failures. As a former soldier, historian, and president, Theodore Roosevelt said, "No man is worth his salt who is not ready at all times to risk his well-being, to risk his body, to risk his life for a great cause." The great cause in this case is knowledge. It's progress, change, and power. You can never understand the extent of your capabilities if you don't challenge your ability to exert yourself. Of course, taking risks can be uncomfortable, but it is precisely that discomfort that is necessary for growth and progress. Failure is a natural part of growth and risks. Tests and quizzes, friends and family, and for me, even writing this speech brought discomfort and risks. However, fear and being uncomfortable are incredibly important parts of life. As a former senator, governor of New York, and arguably one of the greatest U.S. presidents, FDR said, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." When we confront our fears and discomfort head on, we discover that we are capable of far more than we ever imagined. I urge you to push against your personal qualms and change your life for the better, which sounds risky. But taking risks is not just about confronting fears and stepping out of your comfort zone. It's also about weighing the potential rewards against the potential costs. For me, risk and reward is something I weigh constantly. It's important to know that being out of your comfort zone and weighing the risk versus reward is how you grow as a leader, friend, and person. Former Congressman, Senator, and President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, said, "There are risks and costs to action, but they are far less than the long-range risks of comfortable inaction." I encourage you to take risks. Complacency kills dreams. Stagnation prevents growth. We must make our decisions based on our own values and priorities. It is simply the only way to gain perspective. Perspective is critical for success in life. Perspective allows us to see the bigger picture and make decisions that are aligned with our long-term goals and values. Growing up, my father and two brothers all had different opinions on everything, from schools, politics, cars, even what's for dinner. Perspective is important to understand others, their points, and the importance of a differing view. Being a student leader has taught me to place high value on opposing perspectives. Compromise is crucial to progress. Your ability to speak up is something you should all fight for. If you have a question but are too afraid to ask, ask. If you are worried about judgment for raising your hand, raise it. If you are nervous about rejection, pursue. While you may be worried about the risk and fear, remember that others share your view. Perspectives can be shared, and as future leaders, we must act on our fears to open others to new perspectives. Even if they don't agree, even if they don't respect your right to say it, say it. Perspective allows us to see beyond the immediate challenges and obstacles that we face and focus on the bigger picture. Everyone knows Abraham Lincoln, but you may not know this quote. We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorn bushes have roses. You can either opt in to division and rising tension, or you can opt in to understanding the differences, acknowledging both the positives and the negatives, or the roses and the thorns. As you move forward from this day, embrace the themes of taking risks, being uncomfortable, risk versus reward, and perspective. Remember that taking risks is not just about trying new things, but being willing to fail and learn from those failures. Embrace discomfort as a necessary step towards growth and progress. Weigh the potential rewards against the potential costs, and make informed decisions based on your own values and priorities. Finally, maintain perspective and focus on the bigger picture as you navigate the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead, while focusing on the opposite view. Congratulations again to the class of 2023. I have no doubt that you will continue to achieve great things in the years to come. Whether you go into the workforce or transfer to another institution, I wish for your success. It has been an honor to represent the student body and voice, student government, and SUNY. Thank you. At this time, it is my pleasure to present our keynote speaker, Alizé Scott-Nowell.
Graduates, family and friends, honored attendees, faculty and staff, welcome and congratulations. It is truly an honor to be speaking with you all at such an incredible milestone in your lives. Whether you're joining virtually or preparing to make your way across the stage, just know that this is not the end of your journey, but only the beginning. After all, this is a commencement ceremony. A beginning, a start to the bright futures that lie ahead of all of you. And as someone who was once in your shoes, I know just how exciting yet scary this moment can be. So before I offer you some words of wisdom, let me first share a little bit about myself. Before I was even in the gratifying moment you all find yourselves in today, I felt that excitement accompanied by the fear. Now, although I'm a native of the Jamestown area, going to Jamestown Community College was actually not in my original college plans. Upon graduating from Jamestown High School, I was accepted into Ithaca College, but just barely made it past move-in day before calling my parents and giving them the unfortunate news that they'd have to turn around and make that 3-hour drive again tomorrow. I just wasn't ready. I was terrified. After returning home, the next day I went and applied at JCC, and I ended up spending the next 2 years exploring all that JCC had to offer, because quite frankly, I had no idea what I wanted to do. With the excitement and fear returning, I graduated from JCC and transferred to the University at Buffalo. Of course, this was not a simple journey either. My undergrad journey at UB was filled with many changes to my major, 4 to be exact, additions of minor, and even taking a gap year to figure it all out before I decided to pursue a bachelor's in communication and sociology. Upon graduating UB, excited and fearful, I returned home. And as you might have guessed, returning home was not part of the post-college plans. After a year of being home, excited and fearful, and now in the midst of a pandemic, I returned to UB to earn a master's degree in American Studies during what we all know as unprecedented times. This roller coaster of a journey led me to where I am today, developing social and racial justice programs for all ages in our community at the YWCA Jamestown, and teaching sociology and Black history as an adjunct professor right here at JCC, where my journey all started. And most importantly, this journey led me to speak in front of all of you here today. Now, if I'm being completely honest, my original plan when I was younger was to be a backup singer and dancer for Beyonce while practicing law on the side. But I share my story to call attention to the unpredictability and fear that is inevitable in life, even in our most exciting moments. And to follow this with some words of wisdom to accompany you along your next part of your journey. Again, if I'm being honest, writing words of wisdom and advice was difficult because it's hard not to sound cliche or fluffy. But in a time where fear is ever present in our society, as we continue to fight various isms and phobias, bans and theories, laws and policies, and at every twist and turn, you are reminded that you are the future and being called into action to change the world. It can be quite daunting. So, on this joyous day, I want to offer you hope instead. While it may be scary, not knowing exactly where you're going, how you're going to get there, or even what it is that you're doing with your life, despite this unpredictability and the fear that often accompanies it, believe me when I say you are always exactly where you are meant to be. And I encourage you all to embrace where you are at every step of the way as you embark upon this next chapter, and as you go through this journey of life. Enjoy it. The good, the bad, the victories and the defeats, the moments of clarity and confusion, excitement and fear. With the world at our fingertips, it is easy at times to feel the pressure of needing to achieve great things and to achieve these great things by a certain age or in a certain way. And we can begin to wonder and worry if we are on the right path. However, while we all may have shared a part of our journey here at JCC, each and every one of you is on a path that is unique to you. And while I have not had the pleasure of meeting all of you, The small handful I've had the great fortune of teaching has demonstrated the great potential of this class and the bright futures that lie ahead of all of you. During your time here at JCC, you may have noticed the words, "Come as you are, leave as you want to be." And I can assure you that the connections that you have made here, the invaluable knowledge that you have gained, the experiences that you have given you the tools and skills that you need to face the inevitable unpredictability and fear of life, and for you to leave here today exactly as you want and are meant to be. I wish you all the best of luck, and once again, congratulations, class of 2023. You did it.
President DeMarte, on behalf of the faculty, we present the candidates of the class of 2023 for the degrees of Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, Associate in Applied Science, or Certificate.
Graduates, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Jamestown Community College, I confer upon you the degree Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, Associate in Applied Science, or Certificate, as appropriate, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Now presenting the graduates for the summer 2022 semester. Now presenting the graduates for the fall 2022 semester. now presenting the candidates for graduation from the spring 2023 semester. Graduates, this is the moment you've been waiting for. You may now move your tassels to the left. Congratulations to the graduates of the class of 2023. I would like to welcome Mr. Mark Ward, Chair of the Board of Trustees, to share his thoughts with our graduates.
Today is indeed a special day in your lives. Your graduation from JCC represents the culmination of years of hard work in pursuit of your academic goal. Today, that goal has been achieved, and you join the thousands of other individuals who proudly call themselves graduates of Jamestown Community College. On behalf of the Board of Trustees of Jamestown Community College, I congratulate you as you make the transition from the student to graduate. I urge you to use the foundation established here at JCC as a springboard for further academic and career achievements, and as a basis for making meaningful contributions to the communities in which you live. And now I have the honor of announcing the Trustee Award recipients. Each year, the Board of Trustees recognizes the outstanding graduates in each degree category who have received the highest quality point average in at least 60 credits, all of which have been earned through coursework at Jamestown Community College. Potential candidates pending the review of the final grades from the class of 2023.
Each year at commencement, we recognize faculty and students who have exceeded our expectations. These individuals are recipients of the State University of New York Chancellor's Awards for Excellence. This year, we are proud to add Tracy Langworthy, Professor of History, to the list of distinguished members of our faculty who have received the President's Award and the Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Teaching. Professor Langworthy has been an outstanding contributor to the JCC History Department since her arrival in fall of 2004. Tracy has mastered an impressive range of teaching skills and strategies. Her commitment to excellence in each course she teaches is exemplary. She teaches with a high level of rigor, expertise in content knowledge, and polished delivery. She maintains a constant focus on her students' learning. Tracy's expectations of her students are very high, but achievable. Professor Langworthy's continued commitment to improving her effectiveness as an instructor is another of her strengths. She continually seeks out new, innovative, and thoughtful ways to engage students in the learning process. Tracy's efforts to engage students and deepen their understanding reflect the high academic standards she sets in her classes. Equally meaningful to her is the work she has done to help engage students with a more rigorous and dynamic first-year experience course. Tracy played a leading role in establishing JCC's popular first-year Inquire course. She now coordinates JCC's Inquire course with the support of the Inquire Steering Committee and the General Education Committee. Inquire courses involve student engagement and research and other innovative ways to pique student curiosity and introduce them to higher-level thinking and analysis. Professor Langworthy has continued to strive to maintain rigor and consistency in the high school College Connections history courses she oversees. As a College Connections liaison, she has gone above and beyond the minimum requirements, making classroom visits to each of the assigned instructors' courses on an annual basis. Throughout her time at JCC, she has worked to bring meaningful extracurricular experiences to campus, benefiting students beyond her own classes. JCC is fortunate to count this dedicated professional among its faculty. Tracy has, without a doubt, earned the special distinction associated with this award. Please join me in congratulating Professor Tracy Langworthy on receiving this year's President's Award and the Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Teaching. This year, we are proud to announce that Sarah Tranum, Professor of Occupational Therapy, has received the President's Award and the Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Faculty Service. Professor Tranum has been an outstanding contributor to Jamestown Community College since her arrival in the fall of 2000. With over 2 decades of service to JCC, Sarah has epitomized the criteria for this Faculty Service Award with the generous giving of her personal time and service to the college and her colleagues. Sarah has demonstrated consistent superior service to JCC and the State University of New York. This service has encompassed a combination of service contributions to the discipline, professional organizations, and to leadership in local and system-wide faculty governance. Sarah has served as JCC's faculty governance leader since 2017 and has also served the college as both a co-chair and member of the Planning Advisory Council since 2010 and continuing through this year. The PAC has conducted various functions over the years, including guiding strategic planning, process improvement, and renewing the college's mission, vision, and values. More recently, the PAC has been focused on advising the new planning process and laying the groundwork for change. During her tenure, Sarah has participated in a number of formal leadership development programs, including the Chautauqua Leadership Network and the League for Innovation in the Community College Leadership Academy. She has spent years developing her skills in providing leadership and outreach in professional organizations. For example, from 2015 to 2019, Sarah served as a volunteer leadership development committee member for the American Occupational Therapy Association. The committee is responsible for promoting member participation and engagement, volunteer leadership development, and participation initiatives. Professor Tranum has been an outspoken advocate for her profession through the New York State Occupational Therapy Association. From 2010 to 2015, she wrote letters to politicians and met with Assembly members in Albany to advocate for licensure, assist in writing a bill to amend the Occupation Practice Act specific to occupational therapy assistant regulations, and co-authored an Assembly motion to support Level 2 fieldwork supervision of occupational therapy students in skilled nursing facilities. Professor Tranum feels very strongly about the importance of service. In addition to the professional areas she already serves, she also makes time to serve her local community. Since 2017, Sarah has served on the board of directors for the Mental Health Association of Chautauqua County. In 2022, she moved into the vice president role. She is also the vice president of the local chapter of American Business Clubs, a nonprofit organization that provides bikes and trikes for people with disabilities. The group is currently composed of occupational therapists and occupational therapy assistants in the community. In this role, she assists in all aspects of the organization, including marketing, planning fundraisers and events, and measuring riders to determine appropriate trikes and accessories. Sarah also takes her professional skills into the community, developing and presenting continuing education events for local occupational therapy clinicians and promoting the occupational therapy profession. JCC is fortunate to count this dedicated professional among its faculty. Sarah has, without a doubt, earned the special distinction associated with this award. Please join me in congratulating Professor Sarah Tranum on receiving the President's Award and the Chancellor's Award for Excellence in Faculty Service. I am pleased to announce 2 students from Jamestown Community College, Michaela Mosier and Lindsay Wind, have been awarded the prestigious State University of New York Chancellor's Award for Student Excellence for the 2022-2023 academic year. Michaela Mosier from Hinsdale, New York, is a pending spring 2023 graduate pursuing a degree in occupational therapy assistant. Michaela is a driven student, leader, and role model. She's a member and former secretary of the Soda Club and a member of the Leads Club. She has been named to the Dean's List for the past 3 semesters while working full-time attending JCC. Michaela has a passion for educating others on the importance of occupational therapy and how it can enhance a person's life. Congratulations, Michaela. Lindsay Wynn from Bradford, Pennsylvania is a pending spring 2023 graduate with a degree in nursing. Lindsay has been an active campus leader as the Student Senate President on the Cattaraugus County campus, a peer tutor, and has served in multiple committees. She is a scholar student, having earned Dean's List honors and selection as a member of the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Lindsay's work as a nursing assistant led to her desire to enter the field of nursing and continue her passion, caring for others in their time of need. Congratulations, Lindsay. I would now like to introduce Ashley Hinman, President of the JCC Alumni Association on the Jamestown campus, to announce the Distinguished Alumni Awards and welcome you all to the status of alumni.
Since 1980, the Alumni Associations on the Jamestown and Cattaraugus County campuses have presented accomplished alumni with the Distinguished Alumnus Award, the association's highest honor. The award is given to those who have typified the college's tradition of excellence and brought credit to the college through personal accomplishment, professional achievement, or humanitarian service. This year, we are proud to present the award to 2 recipients from the Jamestown campus and 2 recipients from the Cattaraugus County campus. The JCC Alumni Association on the Jamestown campus proudly presents Scott Kinberg with the Distinguished Alumnus Award. Scott is a 1981 graduate of JCC and earned a journalism and communications degree from Point Park University in 1982. He began his career as the Assistant General Manager of the Jamestown Expos in 1982 before joining the staff of the Post-Journal as a regional government reporter and later as a sports reporter in 1983. From 1987 to 2001, Scott served as a beat reporter for the Buffalo Bills, including their runs to 4 straight Super Bowls. He has been the sports editor for the Post-Journal since 2014. Scott has received 14 New York State Associated Press Awards and was recently inducted into the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame. In addition to the thousands of articles and columns he has written, he has authored 10 books and co-edited A History of Baseball in Jamestown. Scott is a long-standing member of the Board of Directors of the Chautauqua Sports Hall of Fame and has served as a task force member of many Babe Ruth World Series, both in Jamestown and across the country. The JCC Alumni Association on the Jamestown campus proudly presents the Honorable John L. Lamacuso with the Distinguished Alumnus Award. Judge Lamacuso is a 1974 graduate of JCC and Miami University in 1976. He earned his Juris Doctorate from Ohio Northern University School of Law in 1979. He left private practice in 1993 when he was elected City Court Judge. Since then, Judge Lamacuso has served our community as City Court Judge for 30 years, Supervising Judge of Jamestown City Court, Acting County Court Judge, and Acting Family Court Judge. He has overseen major developments in the administration of justice in the city, including the creation of Jamestown City Treatment Court, Mental Health Court, and Veterans Court. The Jamestown City Treatment Court has helped over 1,000 individuals facing nonviolent charges get needed treatment for substance abuse and other mental health disorders. John has taught criminal law and procedure at JCC. He is a past recipient of the YWCA Family Violence Sexual Assault Network Award and has served on numerous boards throughout his career. The JCC Alumni Association on the Cattaraugus County campus is proud to present David Cobellin with the Distinguished Alumnus Award. David is a 1975 graduate of JCC. He later earned his bachelor's and master's degrees from St. Bonaventure University. David recently retired as the Vice President of Human Resources at Cutco, where he worked 35 years. During his career, he was an instructor at both the Cattaraugus campus of JCC and St. Bonaventure. He served many years as a volunteer for United Way of Olean and on the Greater Olean Chamber of Commerce, as well as several other boards, and as a councilman for the town of Allegheny for 8 years. David credits his start at JCC with laying the foundation for his future successes. The JCC Alumni Association on the Cattaraugus County campus is proud to present Eric Jones with the Distinguished Alumnus Award. Eric attributes his success in a large part to the education he received at JCC. A 1995 JCC grad, Eric studied digital illustration and fine arts at Alfred University. After 10 years as a natural stone and mosaic mural artist, he started an online retail caricature and avatar illustration business, which quickly became the largest of its kind. He still owns this company today and employs artists and administrative minds from all over the world. In his spare time, Eric improves his 2D skills by working as a 3D sculptor. He works in pumpkin, wood, sand, and snow, and has appeared on the Food Network, Discovery Plus, and Amazon Prime. He was a finalist on Season 10's Halloween Wars and is currently the world champion of Season 3's Outrageous Pumpkins, another Food Network hit show. Eric has raised tens of thousands of dollars for local and national charities and recently started a nonprofit, Sculpting for Smiles, which will raise funds to create temporary sculptures for hospitalized children with medical issues or injuries. Thank you for virtually attending today's ceremony. We are honored and excited to officially welcome all of you as alumni of Jamestown Community College. You are now part of a prestigious network of over 28,000 strong. The Alumni Association will be reaching out to you in the coming months, but please remember to keep in touch as you go out in the world and accomplish all of your ambitious goals. We are so proud of each and every one of you.
Congratulations to all our wonderful students of JCC. Please remember you will always be home with us, no matter which campus you attended or anywhere in the world you travel to realize your dreams. Thank you for allowing all of us, your faculty and staff, to be part of your lives. You will always be part of our JCC family.
Hello, graduates. Remember, you are stronger than you think you are. But life is not just about you. You and those around you have a profound effect on one another. Cultivate within your thoughts and your actions a sense of community. Then go forth, be a part of, and strengthen that community. Always be willing to see things from another person's perspective and be willing to continue to learn and grow throughout your lives. Congratulations.
You did it. All of your hard work, your sacrifice and time, you put a lot into this and you did it. Congratulations and good luck.
One of my favorite basketball players of all time, the late Kobe Bryant, once said, "Dedication sees dreams come true." You all just proved this philosophy by graduating. So don't stop, be dedicated, be curious, be unique, and continue to make your dreams come true. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Congratulations to all of our graduates on your accomplishments. And to the single-parent students, thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey. I am very proud of all of you.
Education is the key to unlocking your potential. Exposes you to what the world has to offer and to the possibilities open to you. Congratulations, students, on your graduation.
Hello students, I wish you the best on your next adventure. Congratulations on your graduation.
Congratulations to all of our JCC graduates and to your families, friends, parents, and faculty that supported you in your journey. No matter what you do in your next steps, make an impact on your community and the world. Good luck.